EILEEN Grimshaw leaves Weatherfield with Nicola and Jack Rubenstein, and will Jack Webster die? Gary Windass is left shocked in upcoming scenes as he learns that the mother of his newborn child Nicola Rubenstein is leaving the Cobbles with their son Jack Rubenstein to start a new life in Bristol after the recent hostage drama that nearly saw the end of her life. Barely any time has gone by since Pat fell and rose from the dead to hold half the street hostage. Gate-crashing Michelle Connor's wedding, he soon shot her in the abdomen and daughter Nicola in the shoulder. It was only the return of wrongly jailed mum Anna Windass that could put an end to his reign of terror by plunging a knife straight into the serial killer's heart. As his body bag was taken away, he wasn't the last person his crimes sent scuttling away from the Cobbles, as Anna and Faye Windass announced they're leaving the street right away. As EILEEN Grimshaw does her best to once again rebuild her shattered life, she heads to the Rovers with Fizz Brown for a scintillating conversation which sees them compare doomed marriages with serial-killing husbands Pat and the notorious deadly teacher John Stape. As Nicola promises Gary he will play a big part in Zach's life and can spend as much time with his son as he wishes, EILEEN has made a big decision. She too is now hell-bent on leaving the cursed street with Nicola and free herself from the endless misery. EILEEN lets teen lodger Seb Franklin knows that she will be renting out the house when she moves away and that he will sadly soon be homeless again as his newly made family falls apart in the wake of the terror. Though EILEEN has a tough exterior, her work friends Steve McDonald and Tim Metcalf are devastated to hear of her upcoming departure and throw her a leaving party at the streetcar's cab office. With EILEEN and Nicola's bags packed and their last farewells all said and done, they head off into the sunset, hopeful for a new life away from Pat's monstrous shadow. More Cobbles tragedy is also on the way for poor young Jack Webster. As if freeing killer Pat and leaving his neighbors to get massacred for £10 wasn't enough, he will soon be left fighting for his life from a deadly sepsis infection. Little Jack is innocently playing football when he cuts his knee. Soon he becomes hideously ill with a blood infection and finds himself sedated in Weatherfield General to support his organs. Dad Kevin Webster will face an agonizing decision as to whether to amputate Jack's limb to save his life and leave him disabled for life. Dr. Ron Daniels said of the upcoming storyline, "Stories like Jack's are all too familiar and remind us of the devastating human cost of sepsis. Individuals and families have their lives torn apart by the condition, more people than breast, bowel, prostate cancer and road accidents combined. Better awareness could save thousands of lives each year." We have been working very closely with Coronation Street, both with the writers and the technical team, over the last few months to ensure the subject matter is dealt with both accurately and sensitively. It's incredible that Coronation Street is raising the profile of a condition which affects so many people, and yet until now has been so poorly recognized. Has Pat drove Anna, Faye, Nicola, Zach and EILEEN away from the street they love for good? Will any of them ever return? Will Seb find a new family and a safe home? Will Jack Webster survive his sepsis hell and retain his limbs? Thanks for watching SoapBuster, YouTube's daily soap news and spoilers show. A big thank you to my now over 100 subscribers. To be my next subscriber and catch the next episode, click the subscribe button below.